Welcome, very much welcome. This is from today. I just wanted to get. It's like I don't know. It takes like 7 minutes. Man, did I when I went up all the way, I found that this. It's going to be called like Sasquatch Highway something. It's so good. You know what? I'll put a quick clip of one of the spots. I'm just like freaking out in there, like just vibing and just nothing happened that I know of. But man, was I like in something, and you'll know just by what you're seeing. Like it's crazy. I'll have to watch it. I can't remember. I just remember walking the Sasquatch highways. Like it was incredible. So I haven't looked at it yet, but if you want, right at the end of this, it's just 6 minutes. I'll throw a clip in of something from the middle of these Sasquatch highways.
I used to not to put it in 4K, and it's right here on the camera. Anyway, check this out. So I stopped. I actually went past. This is a very well-known spot of mine. I'm in the first 10 miles of my journey here. Going all the way up, I got to go like this. Then brace that and then go up. There's a whole other mountain system behind this. It looks like that's the top. It's not. And then go up that, right? But check this out. This is really, really interesting because it just happened. Okay. It's happened since I came here.
So I just watched this real quick to make sure it was like, it was worth you guys seeing. It definitely is because it's new. It's so exciting. I guess you'll never quite have that knowing excitement that I do because I'm there, But it's definitely result. It's definitely a block. Wait till you see the block of because they have moved. Some of them have moved across the street. All their trees got cut down.
They've blocked it, and they've added new stuff. There's an X. There's your lean room. We'll do it fast. Trident meeting. This is right across from Clear Cut. It's Clear Cut right there. Here, and then all of a sudden this. Check this thing out. When I saw this block, because you guys see it all the time, but when you see it done like this, you gotta film it. Are they moving in back there? Why? They definitely did this on purpose. This is so that they don't want people to come down here. If they're going to, you're going to be slowed down, and it gives them time. I think there's some reason to that because I see it over and over and over and over, and I can't think of. They're blocking the road. They want this not to be a path again. Look. Once I went by, I was like right there, and I'm kind of going like 30 miles an hour. I look back and I see this bend holding it up. I'm like, I gotta just show the block because it's not about. Remember what I'm showing you now is not about. I mean, if it's really amazing, then yeah, but it's not about that. It's to teach you. It's so you can understand how they do that. And of course, I want it to be as good looking as it can because that makes me me, and that's how I got my reputation. And look at the path; it's really defined behind it. And I think, it helps the video. It helps you understand. So if I'm pointing at you, something telling you something it's hard for you to believe, it's much easier to believe if whatever I'm showing is pretty incredible looking, right? Let's make it fast. I got 2 meters on the road right here. This whole forest, as you walk up, it's all aspens, for the most part, is all decorated. Can't quite figure out what they do in these areas. I can make it up a little bit when I find the worlds with all the seats. They're clearly put into these grids and they hang out there. But when I see these big common areas all marked up, it's really hard for me to figure out. I guess they're just hunting and traveling. And as long as they stay on those highways, I really don't think they're visible much, even when no one's looking. I really don't. Maybe in some places, but not like doing what I'm doing if he's walking through here. In some places, I'm sure, because they just know they're okay. But other places, I think, people are looking. Satellites, and I feel like they're using their magic all the time. They have like mobile things. We catch them. The ones we catch in the middle of fields and stuff all have something in their hand. All right, so they've moved back here. Look, none of this has been here. So this has to be a result of the clear cutting across. It has to be. Because this wasn't here. And they're taking what they've done. Look, they're dragging wood from other places so it looks older or something, or it conducts better. And this is all just got here. Wow, you guys, I used to just sit like right over there on my bike. There was nothing. I knew they were around here, but there was nothing to really go by. So they moved. So these are guys that got all their stuff cut down, I think. I mean, makes the most sense. I still have my helmet on. I didn't think this was going to be here. I just wanted to show you that block. So this is really good. That's why they blocked it right here. They're right here. I can feel, when I say that, I get these incredible goosebumps. Look at this. Wow. I got a helmet on so I can, I used to sit right over there. Like by those pine trees, but you couldn't. This was not here, you guys. I'm telling you. I know it just looks like a mess, but they're starting something here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Yep, yep. So what I do is, it's not that I like this music, it's just that I'm heavily ADHD, and you can, it's like one thing I retain is music lyrics for some reason. So if I say anything, like any word at all, and there's a lyric, not always, whatever song's in the archives in my brain will show up. It's pretty bizarre. Hip, hip. Like, I don't even know what song, I just know, like. Alright, shut up. Look at that. So they blocked something I know all about. Look at it, and they're making it all new. This has got to be the guys from across the street that had their stuff cut down. I just don't see, because there is common sense in this. Things like that. Like, they cut all of their structures down, thousands and tens of thousands of them. And then you go across the street to from where the cutting was, and for the first time in history, there's structures there. So this must be the case. This has all become dirt. You see this? This was never dirt before, you guys. It was like this. It wasn't full grown, but it would be like this. Like here. This is what here looks like. That's real dirt there. They're hanging out there. It's not like it's great. It's perfect as some of the other places, probably because they did it quickly. This is going to be a place to keep an eye on for sure. So one of the reasons I always say, why here? Well, one of the reasons I'm starting to believe is because there is no other space. That's how many there is. Or I can't go down that, but I think I can go to the edge of it. I did it once with Brandon a few miles behind me. Look at this. Look at it. Look how flat it is. You guys, that's not a game trail. Sorry. Game goes like this. It's always like this. You can see it it's this thin trail, right? This is like super flat. You see that? It goes right through. You'll never walk down their path without their markers. Look. All right. Remember, I've done this more than anyone in the world. You're pretty dumb if you don't listen. I'm just wasting my breath. I make no mistakes in this as far as the structures go. None. They told me how to do it. There's things that you don't know. You just gotta.